all the beautiful people there. Welcome to the Now I would like to call my lovely co-host Mallika Sothinathan.
Hi, Ekta. How are you doing?
I'm good, Mallika. So nice to see you. We are in spring now. It's a nice sunny day outside here.
All right. So I am in ever spring because I'm in India and I can understand this is a very special year where I am able to stay here in India and spend time with my mom. But today I thought, why not bring some excitement into the studio and let's see if all our guests are connecting because we had some technical hitch. So I just want to bring in the guests, and as you know, the D Company team is here.
Wow,
and you will have some.
To see them all.
Yeah, so they're all waiting in the back room. Let me just have a quick round and see if everybody's in here. If not, I'll have to message them and we will play the trailer right after. So can we have all the team members who are here? Can we please bring them in? Yay, so we do have, and we could, awesome. I'm waiting for a couple more people. Maybe we can just ask them to click and they have to click and join. If somebody can quickly, while we play the trailer, message Sandeep and we are missing some people, right, Hareesh? We're missing.
Hello, Rudran. Hello, Hareesh. Hareesh, you're on mute, please.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself. I'm going to message Sandeep also. We are all live right now.
Hello.
Okay, so.
Hello, Rudra. So happy to see you here. Thank you, Hareesh and Rudra, for joining me.
Yeah, welcome. You're welcome.
So I think he is having some technical problem, but while I sort this out, why don't we roll the trailer for the film?
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay.
బలం లేకపోతే నీ తెలివేం చేస్తుంది?
Welcome.
Thank you, Ekta. Thank you for being patient. Can we have the guest back, please, Rahul? Thank you. And I think we are having some big technical problem here with Sandeep. He's been messaging me. He has been a big supporter for New Horizon Hope Foundation and New Horizon Media Arts. So I hope, and I just say, hey, we got Ashwat. So only Sandeep could make it. This is amazing. Is there a way we can try to get him? If each of you can try to see if we can connect. But it's okay. But with his, I have to thank Sandeep very much, because the way he has not only supported right from the journey. So as you know, all of you, we are childhood friends, and we kind of
because of Sandeep we all are here.
Yeah,
exactly. So
that's true.
it is really. So I just want to. So we'll get on with the program, and I have Ekta here, who's our hostess. Ekta, this is the team, the company team. I would like each of you to kind of introduce yourself and speak a few lines about how you entered this film and how has it been for you. You can
Well,
start with.
let me say something to the viewers who don't know. These two heroes, these two good-looking hunks that you see on the screen, they are real brothers. And on the screen also, they're playing role of real brothers, right? And then Hareesh is the writer. So, guys, all stay tuned.
Hareesh is our mother. He has produced the script.
Yes.
So he kept the script in his mind, which is for many months, and then gave birth to it.
So please, share a little bit about your journey in this dev company.
Yes.
Start. Rudra, start.
So first all Ashwat, my brother. So we made an audition of Ashwat, and it was started casting guy call, and Ashwat was Gopal Varma sir wanted the audition, so I shot that audition.
Can I request others to mute, please? Others mute yourself so that we can hear Rudra well.
Yeah, you can hear me well now, right? I can't hear you, I think.
So, Rudra, we can hear you. We all put on mute. We all have muted ourselves. So please go ahead.
So after Ashwat got selected and Ram Gopal Varma sir said he has been locked for Dawood Ibrahim, so I got to know like Shabir Ibrahim's role was still going on, the casting was still going on. So first I made Ashwat's audition, and then it was my turn. So Ashwat made my audition, and then we sent it to Ram Gopal Varma sir that okay, what do you think of this kind of audition for Shabir Ibrahim? And then there was 2 days and 3 days. There was no call back, and then suddenly on the 4th day, I got Ashwat also got notified that they want to talk to me, and they are locking me for Shabir Ibrahim, and that is actually playing elder brother of Dawood Ibrahim in the movie D Company. And it was the most exciting thing happen, and it just happened at the end. I think it was a last minute decision to flip. I think the cast was already finalized for Shabir Ibrahim. So that's how it got happened.
So it was destined for you, Rudra, so you got it.
Exactly.
Coming on to Ashwat. How did you get into the eyes of Mr. Ram Gopal Varma?
So there was one casting director, and he messaged me one fine day, and then he asked, "Okay, so can you give us this audition?" I just recorded the audition because of the pandemic. The live auditions, like the physical auditions, they are not they were not happening. So he just said that, "Okay, can you record this and send it to me?" So I just randomly just recorded a video, and I like the character so much. Like his name was Girdhar Swami, the casting guy, and then I just asked some details from him. He said, "No, I've sent you everything which I've got and the voice note and everything." He knew nothing. So then my brother, like it was his courtesy that he recorded my audition, and I sent it to sir. Then there were a lot of auditions kept happening. Like sir said, "Okay, I want to see the pathos. I want to see now the regress aggression part." So we kept making audition 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, and finally, after a few days, he said, "Okay, fine. Now I'm casting you. You're my Dawood Ibrahim." So then that's how it happened. So it took few days, like and lot of auditions. Yeah.
Mallika, should I ask the next question or you want to ask? I have so many things in my head. Sorry, I can stop.
No, you should not stop.
You can go ahead.
You should never stop
No,
your
you
mind.
shouldn't stop. Yes,
All right.
yes, Ekta is okay. So just quickly, I just want to add something. So when I told Ekta that the D company is coming, she got super excited. She said she wanted to say she wanted to interview, but she had like, okay, Mallika is not going to see now, but Sandeep is not here, so the all field is all yours. I just had to give that introduction, but please, Ekta, go ahead. And I think this is a very energetic group. I will, of course, want to talk to Hareesh about the writing part. I'm superly interested in that. So we'll come to that. But Ekta, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, did you both guys visit prisons or did you interact with those underworld people or those criminal mindsets to understand the language, the movements? There's so much associated with them. They all look at different people.
Yeah, of course. But fortunately for us, now everything is available on internet and on telephone calls. And because of the pandemic, we could not do what we would have done if we would have got this character before the pandemic. So of course, the internet played a major role, and Ram Gopal Varma sir's research on this topic is humongous. Like he knows every details. So he told us kind of a graph of the character and the soul of the character. And I had few friends, like I asked that, okay, do you know someone in Dongri? So they connected me to 1 or 2 people in Dongri or from that era. So we spoke on telephone. We could not meet them because of the pandemic. And I watched few videos of Dawood Ibrahim. I watched some
you
pictures.
You must have watched all those narco series and everything. That's
that I've done much before. So it was engrossed in my subconscious mind, maybe. So yeah, that was there. And then I watched Godfather, Scarface, all other gangster movies.
Okay,
much before than this
audition. Yeah. What can one do to win your heart? If one wants to go out for a coffee date with you, what can one do to win your heart?
They should just hijack me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Sandeep.
Hey, Sandeep, how are you?
Hi. How are you, Ashwat?
Oh boy,
good. You tell me.
Still in that D company zone, the kind of hi you're saying to all of us.
See, he's the biggest Don, huh? He was the first Don.
I can very well say that. Probably he's getting some network issues. Coming into Okay, Rudr, my next question is to you. What is more important, external beauty or internal beauty?
Internal first. You can.
But how will you get to know internal beauty?
That's the whole thing.
I have to tell a little story. So,
okay.
Once there was a little child and there was a balloon seller. The balloon seller had a set of balloons, red, black, different colors. And a little came and asked him, Uncle, will the white color balloon also? So he quite a noble way, and child thought the color, but inside it, the noble gas.
Somebody's background sound is pretty high.
Can we have every mic on mute except for Rudr, please? Thank you.
Yeah, Rudr, please continue.
So, and the balloon seller that makes it fly, it's what inside it, the noble gas that makes it fly. So that's the sense, like for me, internal beauty, and after talking to people and how they are inside and outside, you get to know what matters, and that's the lasting thing. Beauty fades away, but in the internals remain the same.
That's the whole thing. That's a very important thing. Yes, Mr. Sandeep. Mallika, your guest is here. You can ask.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ekta. So I was just explaining to them how Sandeep, how did you land up with this role? Because I know you are a very character role person. I've seen you right from Divakar's film. And by the way, Divakar is also from the same gang. Huh? We are all same group.
I think
We all grew
he's
together. I just got. So
he's
yeah, I see he's
Mallika, we
again.
lost
He's
him
having
again.
some
Malika.
technical.
There's some Malika.
But that's
I
okay.
think we lost him.
Yeah, Arji. Yeah, so I'll go
Let's
continue. So let me continue. So what I was trying to explain to is about Sandeep, since we were having difficulty in connecting, is about character roles, and this whole film is a very character related and very, especially it's a historical film. And it takes a lot of guts to not only write about this film, because you have to be so authentic. There's a lot of pressure. I'm coming to Harish now. Hi, Sandeep. We were trying to talk about your characterization, so I'll come back to you later. But Harish, tell me about the challenges you faced when you were writing the script, because you had tremendous pressure, I'm sure, from the historical perspective, also from when you were kind of making the whole narrative. So explain to me that journey and how it started and how you got into that rhythm.
First of all, hi to everyone. Hey too, and very nice to see you all. And Sandeep, I must thank Sandeep ji for connecting us all together. Okay, so this journey of writing took place. I think, I guess, like 2 years ago. Okay, so we met the people who were really involved with D Gang, and we met them, RGV and myself. uh, might have met 3 to 4 people who were literally involved at that time and that era, but they were too old actually, because since they were from that era. So we met them, we got some ideas, and the thing which we see in news or on the papers, it was like we were shocked to understand like those things are totally irrelevant. What the reality is, the reality. And that is what RGB and myself thought, and we thought, and we stick on that we will show the reality now. The people are unaware and they were misguided about the stories, and everyone did it in their own way. And this is the time to show to the world what the company is real about. That is how we started writing, and it took a long process of first draft, second draft, and the characterizations. It took a hell out of us to make a first. uh, Actually, initially it was a series. Then we converted it into a film, because RG was so impressed with the characters which we have designed. So we thought it must be on the big screen. So this all started in this way, and I'm thankful to RGV for that, because finally this was his vision, and I just supported him to build up his vision to reality.
And that is for, because we have grown with RGV's films, so I can say that I had witnessed his first. I was just telling Sandeep about his first premiere of Rangila long back in
Yes.
Hyderabad, and I could see the same thing, how he present. He's very innovative in the way of presenting his characters and people and his story treatment. That is the beauty about the film, and I'm hoping to see that in this film as well. And the best part is he's not only now he's sharing his filmmaking technique with all the youngsters and everybody who's around. So I can see that he's carrying on a tradition. So Sandeep, tell us about also your how you got into this character, because I know you specialize in character roles, and Haji Mastan has got a very not only the look, the way, the delivery. So please tell us what kind of journey that was.
Yeah, I will just tell that you are able to hear me.
Yes, all good.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I will just tell it. Way back, approximately 8 to 10 years back, I had an experience to work with RGV in a film titled "Not a Love Story," because every actor had a passion, had a admire, had a very much interest to work with in any of RGV's film. So even I had as an actor way back. So I was offered a role in I think 2014, I did a film called Not a Love Story. I did a cameo in that, but I was not satisfied with my role. And one fine day, after years back, I got a call from the casting director of RGV. How are you, sir? I was. There is a very powerful role in the film. I had forwarded your name and your pictures, and you are shortlisted to do the role of Haji Mastan, India's first Don. So I was very thrilled to work with RGV and regarding that role also. So it started, and I had discussed with the associate director, with Hareesh ji also, and RGV also gave me a one-line a character brief that you have to be very natural, and we are not portraying totally the body language and style of Haji Mastan, but still we have taken a you can say the piece of character of his lifestyle, and you have to be very natural, very subtle, because he was a very cool man. He was India's first underworld Don of Mumbai. Hareesh ji, if I'm right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So RGV sir told me that you have to be very natural, very subtle, and he is a master of his craft. And basically, I'm a director's actor. As the director guides me, advises me, I do accordingly. So it happened, and I was absolutely thrilled to perform as Haji Mastan. And it's my honor.
Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Okay, Sandeep, I have a quick question from you. Sorry, Mallika. Sorry, I have to ask him this. Sorry, you are there in India. You can talk to him again. Let me ask him, Sandeep. When you play a negative role in films, does it impact in your personal life?
I'm not able to hear you. Can you please?
I'll say it again. I'll repeat it again. When you play a negative role in films, does it impact you in your personal life?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because when I am playing a character of any XYZ negative role, I try to live the character, to go deep into the character, and as I would behave the character on screen before camera, not off the camera. Yes. It doesn't impact me, but Haji Mastan, what I will also say one thing more. Haji Mastan was a Robin Hood Don. He was not a negative guy. Hareesh ji, as you know, I think you are the writer, and you know about Haji Mastan. He was not a negative guy. He was a very positive person.
Talking about the negative and positive, what do you say about the D company guy?
Means D company means Dawood.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Dawood was Dawood. What I had studied, or what Hareesh ji, I had a discussion with means Hareesh ji, and from my school days, I had heard about Dawood, and later on, I had seen few of the films made on Dawood in our industry. RGV had only made. Yeah. But in that, he was a grey character. He was not total negative. He was a grey character.
I will like to add something here. Yeah, I'd like to add something here. This is what I found, and I'm talking in terms more in the film language. Pardon me if I'm doing so more. Is the cutting of the film. So I know the editor is not here, but I could see from the trailers and everything there was a very fast pace, and I felt the Godfather effect. I'll be very honest with you when I was watching it, and it's a big film. You know what Godfather is all about. What is Al Pacino is. Yeah, go ahead.
Really, you felt like Godfather?
Yes,
what made you feel it like a Godfather?
I felt in Godfather, if you see the series, the first, second, and third, there's a kind of transition of the mood in the music and the way the characters are. Each character stood out throughout the film. So that part, I felt that with just the trailers, I don't know. I'm really was waiting to watch this film, and I feel that essence is there. And I watched Godfather quite many times, so it's not like I watched only once. I'm not comparing it, but what I'm trying to say is you have tried to catch a historic film in its true essence. So if
So
anybody is in the in the filmmaking side, tell me how much of that influence was there. Can somebody mute the mics,
so
please? Sandeep, just mute the
so
mic, Sandeep. I think it's, yeah.
Malika, this was the biggest compliment I've got about the movie till now, and I think you got the soul of it. That how we wanted it to be, on which terms, on which lines we wanted it to be, and I hope whatever you say is the biggest compliment that
Go
we have
ahead.
got.
Yes, I'm just sharing my feelings because I was watching it. One thing I was watching was when I went back to Godfather. That's funny part. Also, I went back to see how of course that is a very that film is it's an immortal film, right? So
Yeah, that's an
and
iconic
the
film,
way
of
that
course. Hmm.
that treatment and how the characterization and how so that I have to give kudos to Hareesh here who's here who has written the story. So they are like the and I know you helped him. So just you all have helped. So in times of the base is very important, and if you're the way the treatment of the film right from the script, if it is very good, it's easier to produce that film. So I feel that is your strength, and I really would have loved to see the editor as well because I think the cuts were very sleek. And within the just the trailer, I'm really looking forward to the film. I felt the pace of the film.
I love the theme music as well. The way the transition happens within when the music grows. So even I like the theme music. It was nice.
So compared to another movie, because I know many of you are in the maybe is it your first film or is it your second film? And I know Sandeep has done quite a few films. So what is the how was it managed in terms of production wise? You were was it the timelines that you had to meet? You had a schedule. It was COVID time, so this whole program is around that, right? We are all in a COVID situation. So how much was filmed during COVID? How much was filmed before COVID, and how did you manage the production process? That's my question. Anybody can take that.
So Harish, you should take it. Yeah.
Harish, please unmute.
I'm so sorry. I'm not used to this. Okay. So when we thought of making it, like script was ready, and then we were thinking to make the film, shoot the film, and we all know we were caught up in this COVID. So RG was a bit tied up in Hyderabad with other projects. He called me and he asked me to do all the location recce and get some actors auditioned and send it to him. So I went to Goa, uh, and with the team I roamed around. And since RGV, after RGV, I was the only person who knew everything about the script because we both wrote it. It's not only me; it's RGV and Hareesh Kotian. So he asked me to see the locations and get all the initial pre-production done, so that he comes and he finalizes everything. So it was a tedious thing to get that the locations exactly what is needed, since it was placed in Mumbai. Everything was placed in Mumbai, but we wanted to show Goa as Mumbai now. So searching the location over there was a tedious thing, but with God's grace, we got it. Everything was exactly perfectly fine with RGV. When I told him to visit the locations which we have finalized, and after visiting 2 to 3 locations, he so told like mind blowing locations we got, and no one no one can make out like we have shot it in Goa. So as the process slowly the process, like the selection of the two brothers, actually, like we were about to shoot, like before the only I think 10 days were left to shoot, and we were not having the protagonist and basically the two brothers basically. So we auditioned a lot later also, but one day RGV sent me Ashwat's audition. So my message was like, finally we got him. So after Ashwat, there was some other guy who was playing Shabir. We already shortlisted him, but I think 2 to 3 days after we've selected Ashwat, RGV showed me. He didn't send me the audition, but he showed me from his mobile that see this is the guy, and how is he? So he showed actually Rudra's audition. So I thought it's amazing, and he told me that this is Ashwat in a different look. So I don't know. Ashwat this is not Ashwat. This is someone. He might be his brother. And then he told me like I was joking. Actually, his brother. He is Ashwat's brother. So I thought this is the right combination. See, they are brothers and they have a bit of what do you call it? The similarity in the look. Though both have a different attitude and body language.
And both are very good looking ones.
Yeah, both are good looking.
Yeah.
Both are good looking at the
Thank
same
you so
time.
much.
Both have different. I find both are different psychologically. Though they're brothers. So this is what worked out for both of us. Actually, I told he's a good selection. The better selection than the prior one. So finally, we gone along with Rudra, and we are happy that we casted him because it was a lethal combination of two brothers in D Company. This is what I felt, and even we discussed a lot about the characters, other characters. And I must say about Haji Mastan that the day I saw his audition, so I was like, he not only has the stability or the right, he takes right pauses at the right time. This is what a very important in acting. So I told him, I told RGV that he might work, but I didn't give my green signal. He will be perfectly okay for that. But later, I think RGV, uh, he found him far better than the other actors who are really auditioned. And Sandeep ji really did a brilliant job. I must say that.
Thank you so much.
Ashwat, Rudra, they were perfectly. It was a tailor-made characters for these three. Not only these three, all the actors which we have casted, and RGV is the person. We all must salute him because he's a best. He does 90% of film is made with his casting. He does a
Absolutely.
perfect casting thing. The 10% is made on the sets, I think. 90% he does in the casting. He casts right people for the right characters. So many times we're amazed to see him, getting that characters which we have never thought of. The many characters which are in the film I have not thought of. As they can work in this manner, but what he thinks about the characters totally different. And salute to that the living legendary man. And we are all here because of Mr. RGV.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. That was a great mention, and yeah, that is true. Even I agree. I've been watching his films, and as I said, early part of my life, I did get the opportunity to interact some of his work. So I'll give the platform now to Ekta. I think she has a surprise, and we will take it from there. Good luck for this great film that's coming up. Hopefully, I'm in India to see it.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I will watch it through the other platforms. Ekta, over to you.
Thank you, Mallika. I have a quick question to Sandeep. Sandeep, you've been doing quite an interesting characters previously also. If given a chance, what character would you like to play if you're making Sholay again? Gabbar Singh or Viru?
I will be interested to play Gabbar Singh
And why?
because I always I'm having a means forte or interest to play negative roles.
Okay. And it doesn't
Yes.
affect your personal life. That's what you already mentioned.
Yeah, because I am very much, you can say, like my favorite actors are like Pran Sahab and Ajit Sahab, Rahman, and negative means they're multi-talented
Yes.
means actors. All,
Yes.
I mean, all of them. In like Utpal Dutt also, he was a
Yeah.
great actor.
Wonderful actor. Wonderful actor. Coming at Rudra, what next character would you like to play? Who's your icon in the Bollywood? Don't say Amitabh Bachchan or Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, so yeah, Amitabh sir is already a great actor, and wish I'll work with him in near future. And I think in the recent times, I like Ranbir Kapoor the most, as he has a combination of a star and an actor both, and kind of character he plays from the low emotions to the high emotions. Suddenly, you can see it in a 1 minute shot that is played, be it Rockstar and be it other movies and Burfi. So yeah, I would like to play a kind of a role that Ranbir Kapoor has played in Rockstar.
Ashwat, coming back to you now. Who's
Yeah.
your crush
So
in
the same.
Bollywood? Who
What?
would you
Who is
like to
what?
Who's your crush in Bollywood? Who would you like to pair with?
Bollywood crush. Like I want to do movies with Alia Bhatt. She's a fine actress. I want to do work with Deepika and
They're all
mostly
taken
Priyanka
away.
Chopra. Yeah.
They're all
So these
taken away
actresses.
in personal life.
Yeah. So what? I mean, I don't want to take them in personal life.
No, just mentioning that.
Yeah. So I want to share screen with them. Like they are great actresses. So yeah.
Okay, Harish, do you plan to make a female-oriented D company movie in coming time? Like we have a lot of series on Netflix, like Queen of South and a lot of other ones.
Of course, like I'm planning actually a contrary thing. I'm planning. Actually, I'm a writer director too. So I write for
I read that.
RGV and
I
I
read
write
that
my own films.
message.
So as of now, I am planning a film on Indian soldier, a Kashmiri soldier who was killed by the terrorists.
Okay.
So it's a film called titled A for Aurangzeb.
Oh,
So it's on an Indian soldier. So I'm working on that and then hoping to pull very good actors like Ashwat, Rudr,
I will
and
be
our
thankful,
own
man.
Sandeep ji.
yeah. Sandeep is a
So
very fine actor.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's are the
And
plans.
in case if there's a shortage for a female villain, you can always ask Mallika and me. I don't want to be crucified later on.
I don't think it should be me. It should be Ekta because she's the one who loves to talk and all. So yeah, our talk show is all about that. Yeah, I think I will be the nice one. I like to be the
So
nice one. Ekta, you can be the
so
negative role.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. I would like to see the way
okay.
Sandeep is
So
projecting his.
I'm really sorry. I'm interrupting in between, but my phone battery is like down. I think I've left only with 2-3%, so it'll be switched off.
Okay,
So
guys, I'll
there's
let
my
you all go.
But
You are all wonderful here. It was wonderful
no.
to have you in the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did an extended segment.
We have already
We did an
extended our time.
extended segment.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we've already
Yeah.
extended our time.
Thanks.
So
Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
thank you so
Have
much.
you, and
All right.
all the very best.
Okay.
All the very best to you, Ashwat,
Thank
Rudra,
you.
Sandeep,
Thank
the
you.
entire
Thank you.
team of
Thank
RGV
you.
and Hareesh Bose. Hareesh Kotian, please keep in mind Mallika and me when you're writing the next script.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
welcome to Canada. So just wanted to let everybody know this program is screened in North America and Canada.
Okay.
So all the Canadians and there's a morning time there for them. So they're watching
I'm
you
right from
and
Canada.
they'll be looking forward to the film. Yes,
Oh,
right
okay.
now Ekta
Okay.
is
That's
enjoyed it
wonderful.
from
That's
Canada.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in
so they'll be
Thanks.
watching you over there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thanks a
guys.
lot.
All right.
God bless you
All right.
all.
Bye bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.